July is a big month for missions to Mars. Three new spacecraft from NASA, China, and the United Arab Emirates are due to lift off on their journey to the Red Planet. That is because there is a window between mid-July and mid-August when Earth and Mars are in a good position relative to each other to allow the shortest possible trip. If the mission launches go as planned, the spacecraft will arrive early next year. They will join a slew of other orbiters, landers, and rovers that are already probing the planet, and each is tasked to look at questions that no other spacecraft has answered before, as the race to find evidence of past life on Mars heats up. The entry of China and the UAE into Mars exploration, a field that has so far been dominated by the US and Russia, will benefit future missions to the Red Planet. This will give us more results if more countries join together. First up in this schedule is the United Arab Emirates. Their rocket successfully took off from Tanegashima Space Center. The mission will send their Hope probe into Mars orbit, which will record everything about the atmosphere, with the main objective to create the first complete picture of the Martian atmosphere. Their goal is to research the climate dynamics on Mars, essentially creating the first full weather map of Mars and how the escaping hydrogen and oxygen play into that, and why it's escaping in the first place. The probe itself is equipped with three imaging instruments: an infrared spectrometer, an ultraviolet spectrometer, as well as a high-resolution imager. While the mission's main focus is naturally on the research itself, the UAE take this also an opportunity to demonstrate their newly achieved position in space exploration, especially as a rather small nation aiming to inspire future Arab generations to pursue the field of space science. They want to establish themselves as a beacon of progress in the region and show that nothing is impossible. Considering the achievements the Islamic world once contributed to the humankind during its golden age, the UAE hope is also to commemorate, if not revive, the region's importance within astronomy. China's new mission will send the first orbiter, lander, rover combo to Mars, called Tianyan-1, which means heavenly questions. It is the nation's second attempt to send a mission to the Red Planet. China's first mission, the Yingwu-1 Mars orbiter, was lost in 2012 when the Russian Space Agency spacecraft crashed back to Earth. But now, China is using its technologies that have been successfully used in its space program, including 2 moon landings. It will use parachutes developed for its Shenzhou Crew spaceflight program and propulsion and autonomous guidance systems and designs used in its Chang'e 3 and Chang'e 4 moon landers. If the spacecraft reaches Mars and touches down, China will become the third country to land on the Red Planet. Finally, the third mission, the US Mars 2020 mission, is expected to launch the Perseverance rover with its Ingenuity drone on July 30th, the first day of its launch window that closes on August 15th. And even though the US has made it to Mars numerous times before, an endeavor like this is hardly ever a routine operation, and there is just much at stake as for the other two countries. Continuing the work of the Mars exploration program, Perseverance will look for the past life on Mars, especially microbial life, by collecting soil and rock samples. The idea is that a future mission could either bring further equipment to Mars to analyze those samples or bring them back to Earth, whichever seems more feasible at the time. A race against time. All going well, the 3 missions will reach Mars in February next year. The Mars 2020 mission plans to touch down on February 18, while the Chinese Tianyan-1 mission will survey the red planet using a high-resolution camera on board the orbiter before selecting a landing site in April. But if the missions miss the launch window, they will not be able to fly for another 2 years when Earth and Mars are aligned again. NASA Mars 2020 mission has already been delayed twice. Originally, it was planned to lift off around July 17, but with a current launch date of at least July 30, it has used up half the window. The 4th mission to Mars, which was also due to lifting off this month, the European Union and Russian Space Agency ExoMars mission, carrying the Rosalind Franklin rover, has already been postponed until 2022. Hello guys, we've reached the end. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay focused.